All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's day 953 on my journey to 2000, where I play a game of chess every day. I put it on YouTube for folks to watch, and I track my progress on chess.com. I'm currently rated 1557, and let's see how I'm playing today. Ah, yes, Fikoksa, rated 1535 out of Albania. Got the Vienna. And we'll see if we do the, Vienna hybrid. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this bishop. See if they take. Going back here, I think I'm going to get my knight out. And then castle. And then attack the bishop. Bishop retreats, I'm going to go there. I don't want to allow that knight to come in. Add another attacker on this f3 knight. I'm going to take this, because this pin, if this knight moves, I take, they take, and then I check and I win the bishop. So there's that little tactic here. So let's see if they recapture with the knight. They don't. Okay. Yeah, I want to relieve the pin. Best way to do that is to make sure my... Oh wait, they got this though. And this first, because then if this and this, they can't take... They can take here. Okay, never mind. Alright, well, let's see. This means this. Is it time to chase the bishop back? Probably. It does weaken my king, but maybe it's time for an attack on the king's side anyways. And then we got two attackers on that pawn. Dark squared bishop's off, so I don't have to worry about... This knight's got two attackers now. Fikoksa. Fikoksa? Fikoksa. Nice little pin here. Probably wouldn't hurt, but it wouldn't do anything. Let's see, gotta develop the bishop though. Queen up first. Still defend. Oh, this is two attackers. Oh wait, it's got two defenders. Let's just get my bishop out. Bishop out. Queen f3, targeting the hanging pawn there. Or the undefended pawn. So I'm tempted to do this. And I guess I will. I don't know how I feel about this rook being up there, undefended, like without another rook connecting it. Excuse me. Okay, so that's just following through on my plan to attack the undefended pieces. But now they have this, so I need to probably do this now. I'm gonna retreat this back. And then rook comes over. How are we doing on time? 5.5 minutes left. One, two, three attackers on this. Okay. Here, knight goes where? Knight goes here and take. They've got isolated pawns. Here. I would have a knight and a bishop for a rook, so that's a decent trade. But yeah, if they go here, then isolating these pawns with the double pawns here and the pawn on the d file, I think is a really something that I like. I have noticed myself paying more attention to pawn structures out of the middle game lately. I think that's a good thing. I think it's a natural, probably evolution of learning the game. And here means if they do this, then I take. So let's add another attacker on this pawn. I think the only way for them to defend is that, correct? And so now let's do this so that we can do this, yes. Take. Oh wait, that fools my plan. Take. But if I do this, and they don't, then they're gonna have to do that, and I can take. So I think they kind of set me up to still do this plan. Yeah, or take the rook. And then I can take this. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's a good one. This one felt... Well, I'm not going to use the past tense here. This feels good. Here's the resignation. Thank you for the game, Vikoxa. Thank you, Nixtra and Apricot and Retrovision. Patrick, super strong. Let's check out the review here. 88% accuracy. I did have one mistake. 0 misses, 0 blunders. My opponent had 0 blunders, 1 miss, and 4 mistakes. So out of the opening here, yeah, kicking the bishop. Yeah. Okay, so kicking, yeah. But I'm glad I blocked that square. An earlier version of Patrick probably would have let that knight come in. Not this version. Not today's version. Although taking the bishop, they missed. Okay, interesting. Why is this a mistake? If they take here, that's the best. I was actually hoping they would take with the knight, because then I do this. And that is not good. That's a blunder. Oh, because they take the knight. They take the knight back with the knight. And if I'm here, then queen takes and takes it. Okay. All right. I hope I would have thought that one through. But I think I dodged a bullet there when they took back with the a pawn. It was a mistake because they take and they're attacking the bishop. If I go back, they can add another attacker on this. Yeah. So instead of taking, the best move would have been to try and kick this bishop. And if they attack, I can go g4. I can, but it's not the best move. The best move here would be d4. And if they take, I can check. And if they block, it's all good for me. Because of this, then I got, boom, 2 attackers there. Oh, but they've got, but this can't move. So if I take here, they'd have to take with this because of the pin. And if they defend here. So the best move for them would be to take. I take back. And then they would go knight f6. And then I could take. And then I pin. Yeah. Okay. Castle, I then kick, I chase it, and fork, they take, and then a mistake here. The pin, yeah, the pin was there, but I didn't calculate past them kicking. If they kicked, I could have just gone h4, maintained the pin. They couldn't come after me anymore. Queen out. Discovered a attack. Yeah, best move, best move, best move. Inaccuracy here. The engine liked h2. But then they take, which allowed for this best move, take. And then, yeah. Once they were able to get the rook on this dark square, I knew I could still maintain my hope of doing this little tactic here, which sealed the deal for me. There you go, folks. I'm now rated 1564, and I'll see you tomorrow.